So, have you ever been to Olga's Cantina?
And have you ever wondered what they have to offer?
Well, we're going to dive into the menu and talk about some of the souvenirs that you can take home whenever you do visit. Next. Stick around. So welcome back.
And thank you again for joining us for yet another review.
And today we are going to be looking at some of the items that you can get when you visit Olga's Cantina.
I really enjoy Olga's Cantina. This is one of my favorite spots there in Batu. Now, if you're in for an immersive experience where you got DJ Rex that plays music for your enjoyment, you have a variety of alcoholic drinks, non-alcoholic drinks, and some different snacks to choose from.
Yeah, so, if you've never been to Olga's and been able to experience it, we're going to give you some insight as far as what kind of stuff that you can get.
And Olga's Cantina actually reminds me a little bit of the Cantina on Tatooine where Luke and Obi-Wan go, but we better not tell Olga that. She gets kind of offended with things like that, I've heard.
Yeah, she gets a little snippy with things. I mean, don't ever, if you go there, ask for a discount.
Oh, no.
They will not give you one. So let's just start out. First off, if you're someone who doesn't drink alcohol, there are a few different drinks that you can get from the menu itself. You have the Hyperdrive, also known as the Punch It, which is kind of a mixture of Powerade, Berry Blast Powerade, some white cranberry juice, black cherry puree, and some Sprite. But then you got your Java Juice.
I've had the Java Juice. That is basically just simply some orange, pineapple, kiwi, and they've got these blueberry popping pearls in them.
Yeah, they're pretty good for those
really
little
good.
ones. Yeah, you got the Burgle Fire, which is some Aldwali lemonade, some pomegranate juice, habanero lime. But then one of the ones that I really like the most is the Carbon Freeze.
Yes.
That's got some, it's got Powerade lemon lime, some wild strawberry, blueberry, green apple popping pearls, and I really enjoyed it. One of the things that makes it so unique is in the cup that you get it in the bottom, it has a section with dry ice.
Yes.
So it's continuously bubbling up through, and I mean, it's really cool to watch and to see that. But then you have your Black Spire Brew, which is, if you like coffee, it's a coffee-based drink. It's got some honey and passion fruit and some other things in there as well. But then you've also got the Blue Bantha. Well, the Blue Bantha is basically your blue bantha milk that you get on the outside, but it is chilled, and it comes with a Bantha-inspired vanilla butter sugar cookie, which I personally thought tasted pretty good.
It's really sweet.
It is really sweet. It's got like an icing on the top of it, though, and it's not like a buttercream icing or something like that you would get like on a cake or something. It's a little bit more firm and not really crunchy, but
like a chewiness to it. Yeah,
but it's got a really, really good flavor. Then you have the Cliff Dweller, which is got citrus juice, coconut, hibiscus, grenadine, some Seagram's, ginger ale. But what I really like the most about it is it's one of the first ones that I got where you actually get a souvenir mug. And it comes in the Porg souvenir mug. I really like the way this is designed. They do, the first ones you get do say, and I know you guys can't see this, so let me get you on a larger screen so you can actually see this a little bit better. But this one, they actually come up and they say first edition on there, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The funny thing is the joke that they told us there was, if you see your Porg mouth's closed, looks all sad and everything, how do you get them, or how do they look when they get surprised? And he literally looked at me and kind of looked like that. So I thought that was pretty funny when he did that. But I mean, the cup, all in all, it looks like it's carved out of wood. because it's got the bark look on the back side, and then the carving out of it there with the eyes and everything. And that's what you get the drink itself in. Now, this particular drink, any of the ones that are souvenir style, they are going to be more expensive than most of your other drinks. The other ones range from anywhere from $5.50 a piece up to like $13. This particular one's going to run you about $35, and that's because you get the special mug that goes with it. So if you're a collector like myself, you like getting some of the souvenir stuff to take home, this is actually a really good one because the drink itself is really good. Now, one of the nice things is any of the cups, any of the souvenir mugs that you get, they do not send you home with the one you actually drank out of.
Right.
They give you a brand new one, a new clean one in a box that you bring home yourself. So you don't have to worry about whether or not, it's nasty or anything like that. It's got residue from the drink that you had or any of that stuff, or if somebody else had ever used it. It comes brand new. So nobody's ever drank out of this particular mug that I have here. So they also have these things they call provisions that come without alcohol. One they have is called the Olga's Obsession. And let me get back to that. I think you got this one on our last trip, right?
I wanted to try something different, something that wasn't just a drink this time. And this actually comes in a little round, flat tray.
It's like a petri dish from. If you ever did like chemistry or something like that in school.
That stuff grows in,
Yeah.
So this one is actually has a Jello base to it. It's a Dwella lemonade. It's got a cotton candy flavor to it. It's got the blueberry popping pearls in it as well, and it has a bursting fruit mixture on top. But the bursting part of it, which was kind of a surprise to me, was the Pop Rock candies.
Yeah.
If you were a kid, love those little things that come and it's Pop Rocks. You pop them in your mouth and your mouth goes pop, 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 pop.
Little crackling in there all day.
The crackling. And so I went to bite into it not expecting that, and that was kind of a nice surprise.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
And when you had me try it, I was like really surprised at just how that was because I wasn't expecting
it was fun.
The Pop Rocks to be going on inside the Jello mix that they have.
But it was really good.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And then, if you want something that has alcohol in it, they've got the Rodane rations, which it's got like some handmade vodka and some other stuff in there that they mix in, and I think it's very similar to the Olga's Obsession. It's just it has the alcohol mixed in.
Right.
Yeah.
So with the alcoholic drinks, if you want something with a little bit of a kick to it, there are a bunch of different ones to choose from. The one that's talked about a lot is the Fuzzy Tauntaun, which is a creation of peach vodka. It's got pearl snaps in it, simply orange, tangerine, some pure sugar cane in it, and it's got a buzz-buttling, tingling foam. I've never had it, but everyone is talking about it. It leaves like a little tingling sensation in your mouth. So, but that one is one of the most popular ones that I have heard from others around that has had it.
Yeah. And then they got other stuff like the Jedi Mind Trick, the T-16 Skyhopper, the Outer Rim, the Dagobah Slug Slinger, Bespin Fizz, Jet Juice, and then the second one that they have that comes with a souvenir mug is called the Yub Nub. If you want to grab that.
I really like this one. This one has the different features of the Battle of Endor in it.
Yeah, you got the Battle of Endor, so show you a little bit closer. You got some of the scenes. You got your Ewoks in there. You got some of the two-legged walkers. You got the TIE fighters up at the top. You spin around. You got the little bike thing. I don't remember what they call it off the top of my head. That they run around with, and it's even got the bunker at the bottom here, for where Luke or Han Solo and Leia go in to try to break down the shield. Dadgummit, freaking rain!
It's okay, rain is good. It makes the scene more realistic.
Yeah. So the cup itself it's really nice the way it is. It also on the bottom has on there where they come up as first edition, and. It's a really nice. Even got the Death Star on there. So it gives you a nice scene from the battle on the end door.
And the drink that comes with this one, it's got a Malibu pineapple rum in it, a Sailor Jerry spice rum, citrus juices, passion fruit. I haven't had this one, but I've heard it's a really good drink.
Yeah, and that one there, just because of the additional alcohol in the drink itself, it is going to set you back $45 for that particular one.
But again, you get this really cool, awesome mug to take home.
Yeah. That mug. So if beer happens to be more up your alley, well, you do have a few different choices there as well. You got the Golden Squadron Lager. You got the White Wampa Ale, the Gamerian Ale, the Bad Motivator IPA. But the one that people like the most is what they call the Rancor Beer Flight.
Yes.
And we're going to show that to you now. This is actually an unboxing because we haven't taken this out of the box yet, but we wanted to be able to get this to show you guys as well. So, got it in the box. We're going to go ahead and open it up. And I'll let you describe what you got with this as I'm opening it.
Now, what you get with the Rancor Beer Flight is there are 4 little looking like shot glasses that comes with it, and you get to choose up to 4 beers that you want in your little shot glasses in the Rancor. Now, if for any reason that you are not into alcohol, not into beer, things like that, you can get a substitute drink with it. They don't put it actually in the Rancor cups, but you can get a substitute drink on the side for the ones that are in your party.
Yeah, and like for us, I'm just because of health issues and stuff, don't drink alcohol or anything like that. So
and I'm more of a fruit mixture type drink.
Yeah.
I do get the alcoholic drinks. I'm not big on beer per se, but
yeah. So the last time that we actually went with a good friend of the channel, Ryan Street from iamGEEKshop.
Yes.
You've probably seen some of the reviews of his custom kybers that he's made. So he came and hung out with us up there, and we all went ahead and got the drinks and stuff. And I wanted the Beer Flight, for it to add to my collection. So I ended up picking this up and just paid the difference in there. But it comes with the little boxes, and inside the 4 boxes are actually the Rancor teeth. So let's go ahead and open that up here for you. And that's what the Rancor tooth cups look like. So I really like the way that looks. It's got a nice accent around the top. Let me turn this light down a little bit so you can get a little bit better view. It's got a nice silvery accent around the top here that you can see. Looks really good, like a Rancor tooth. These are all made out of porcelain material. They're really well made.
And it kind of looks like the very top around the sides. It looks like Arabish. Like the symbols, the different symbols?
Yeah, actually it does. It looks like it may be Arabish, so I will take a look and see in comparison if it is actually Arabish. And if it is, I'll put down in the description below what it actually says. So I'm going to let you go ahead and open up these other boxes and get these out while I get the tray out that comes with. So with this particular setup, you get this, what it looks like a wooden, a wood board, basically, is what it looks like. It comes as looks like a wood board. So it's got handles on each end, to carry it. Let me get over here. Handles so you can carry it there. It's got, the legs for it to sit on, and then your openings on the top. What I did notice on there when I saw the pictures and notice here on it is it actually has numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 right there underneath the actual cup holes that the cups will actually sit in, and they simply just sit down inside the
like little Rancor shot glasses.
Yeah. So they just kind of sit down inside, and they bring you your beer shots, basically. in
Rancor teeth.
In Rancor teeth.
Yeah.
And on the bottom of this, as you probably saw in the picture, it does say first edition. So they, I don't know, it may be something that they just don't sell a lot of. I did notice that this was for sale, I guess probably about 8 months ago on Shop Disney.
Yes, I did see
they
that.
had these available on there where you could purchase them without having to go to Oga's. I didn't get it at the time because I wanted to have the experience of going there again and being able to purchase it there. So this is going to definitely be added to our collection and our display of items that we have. The last little thing, and I'll let you go ahead and grab that box out of the way. The last thing, which is probably the easiest, honestly, items to get when you're there, are the coasters. Now, currently, there are 5 coasters that you can get. There have been 7 total that they've actually put out. There's one that they've done that was that has Mass Kanata on there, and I'll put a picture of that right up here in between us so you can see. That particular coaster was only available, I believe, at the very beginning on opening day, or really close to that opening day, or on a special occasion. I don't remember the details on that, but that one is extremely hard to find. If you find it, you're pretty much going to pay a pretty penny for it, because people aren't letting those things go just because of the fact that it was essentially limited edition.
Yeah. Nobody
else can get it from just going to Oga's now. But all the coasters have the same design on the back. It's just got the Oga's Cantina design on the back of it. It's the other side that's actually unique to each coaster. So this particular coaster has this design on it. Then you have one that actually has a little Ewok on there. And then one of my favorites, and I know you hate the way it looks, which is the Rancor itself.
They're kind of cute and ugly at the same time, in a way.
Exactly. You got some Gamerian axes that are on there. And then the last one, of course, you've got Bantha on it. Now, the other one that's available is only available if you've gone on the Galactic Star Cruiser. Yeah. It is a completely different color. It's kind of a purplish color as far as the ink goes on there. But it has this design on there in that purplish color. I think I've found a picture that I'm going to put up there as well so you can see what it looks like. But the other side actually has a QR code on it. I think it's something special for just the travelers from the Galactic Star Cruiser on the Halcyon. So that's the only way that you can actually get that particular coaster. I think that they give you that coaster when you first walk in if you have the pin on that shows that you're actually on the Star Cruiser. So, but those are some of the items that you can find at Oga's Cantina. If you've never really gone there, I forgot to mention the snacks.
Oh, yes.
Before we get too far, the snacks. So
they do have a couple. Yeah. They don't have like a full menu of food items, but they do have a couple of snack items that you can purchase. So
you can get some snacks, you can get some wine. They have a couple wines on tap from Goldschmidt Vineyards in Sonoma. That's the Tony Ray and the Imperial Guard. But then they do have, like I said, the snacks. The main snack tray that they have is called the Batu Bits. And the Batu Bits, actually, it's kind of a mixture of sweet and spicy and crunchy snacks. And that includes like some rice crackers, some veggie chips, some wasabi peas, and some other things like that are in there. That's kind of mixed in together, and that particular sampler, if you will, runs about $8 for that. So.
And then you have another sampler, and I had to look that up really quick because I couldn't remember what it was called. It's the Hapabor sampler. That's going to be your meat and cheese tray, and it's got pork rinds on it as well, and that's got a little bit of a spice to it in some of the meats and some of the cheeses.
Yeah.
I haven't had that one, but we were sitting with some other guests the last time we were there, because a lot of times if you come in as a walk-up to get in, they have stand-up tables there, and a lot of times you are put with other guests, and they happen to have that snack, which looked really good. And I heard them saying that it did have like some surprise spices here and there when you're eating it. So sometimes you don't know when you're going to get that spice.
Yeah. So if you've ever thought about visiting Olga's Cantina, definitely consider making a reservation because they do go quickly.
They do.
Now, however, sometimes you can get lucky if you do have a small party, like you said. They may be able to accommodate you, as the same day as a walk up. Sometimes they'll have some reservations that'll come available same day that you can grab. So definitely, if you're looking at getting in there, start looking at your 60-day mark. If you have a vacation already planned, look at that 60-day mark. Start just spamming the reservations to try to find it. They do go quick, but if they do sell out, continue to check because they do show up periodically. I've had people that have gone in that I've heard from that on some of the Facebook groups that I'm part of and seen where they've gotten reservations, a week prior to actually leaving to go on their vacation. But like it says, sometimes people cancel for various reasons, so you may be able to walk up. If you are going to go try to get a reservation, though, I will say get there at park open and try to get your name in right at the very beginning. I mean, that's one of the things to do. Just like if you're going to do Savi's, you want to try to go first thing in the morning so that you can grab that reservation beforehand. Now, I will say that if you have reservations that show earlier than the park opens or are later than the park stays open, don't get alarmed. They will let you in early for those. They will let you in later for those because you do have those reservations booked. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I do appreciate you. We appreciate you guys showing up and spending a little bit of time with us talking about Star Wars, talking about Batuu, and just the enjoyment that we have going there. Don't forget to check our socials. They'll be coming up across the bottom down here. That's where you're going to get the most up-to-date notifications as far as upcoming releases. Because that's where we put up all the information, usually a few hours to a day before, to give you a heads up of, hey, this video is going to be coming. And then make sure, if you haven't already, right down here, hit the like and subscribe button, hit the little notification bell, because that way, if you happen to see the post, or if you missed the post saying that video is going to be coming up, that notification, if it's marked to all, will allow you to get a notification letting you know when that video goes live, just like this one. So, thank you again for joining us. Oh, don't forget about our giveaway for the subs. We're getting close to getting to that first giveaway for that Cal Kestis Legacy lightsaber.
We love giveaways.
Yeah, if you've watched any of our other videos or if you've talked to anybody else that's seen it, we love being able to give things away to you guys, to other fans that have a passion for Star Wars and for Batuu just like we do. So, with that said, I guess it's just to end everything off.
That's a wrap.
Yep. May the Force be with y'all. Take care.
See ya.